Welcome back, everyone. I'm Patriot Warrior, and in today's episode of Minecraft Dinosaurs, we're hopefully going to finish the entire exterior of the hotel. Basically, all we have left to do is to decorate it and finish the roof, of course. But we'll hopefully get that done in this episode today, and I'm very excited for it. And anyways, let's get started with the video. Alright, so now we are working on the roof. Now, hopefully you guys have noticed that I have fixed the mic issue that I was having before. When I recorded the last episode, I didn't realize that it was going to do that because I've never had a mic stand before, and I've never had the mic so close to my mouth while I recorded before. So, sorry about that. That probably sounded pretty awful, but surprisingly, it actually didn't do. That video didn't too bad. I was actually kind of surprised on that. So thank you to those people that did watch that video and actually seem to have liked it. Means a lot since you guys were able to watch a video of me speaking into the microphone like I'm right in your ear, which probably sounds really bad. Now this one, I think this video might be a little loud, to be honest. I'll have to probably turn it down in edit in post, because when I was listening to it, but it was a little loud when I was checking the intro. But I think that's just because I had no background noise, because you know I can't have both of them playing at the same time with the app I was using to watch it, which is the default Windows player. So you know, it's whatevers. Let's break that. Thank you very much. I actually thought I just about fell off again. Whew. Now, if you did see that part where I fell off in the last video, tell me what you think of that little gag I pulled. I think it was pretty funny, and it went well with the video. Dang it. I should have made more. Now, I will say I do have a little bit of a problem with the mic stand, is that it kind of gets in the way of my keys when I'm trying to look. I think I need to just sit up more straight. There we go. Because that was why I was a little too close earlier. And, yeah. Oh, and another thing that happened recently. So, got to play D&D the other day. It was 2 days ago, so Friday. I'm recording this, of course, not on the same day I'm uploading it. So last Friday, I got to play D&D again. I will be playing it again this Thursday, because we can't do it Friday. But, you know, it happens. And, very excited, very excited. I actually am playing a different character now. I know. I probably shouldn't have just went and, I'm going to switch my character. I made a new one. I'm going to switch. But I put it up to the dice gods. And I said that if I rolled high, I would play my new character that I made. And if I rolled low, I would live my character that I'm already playing. I rolled a nat 20. I rolled a nat 20. I was like, well, looks like I'm playing a new character. Which is pretty cool. I actually convinced the DM to allow me to have a pet. Now, before I explain the pet part, let me explain to you what my character is. My character that I recently made is a monk. I made a monk. And now you may be like, oh, well, it's just a monk, you know, it's nothing too crazy. Wrong! I made Natsu Dragnail. There, I said it. I made Natsu, basically. He's a 5th level monk, and I gave him Way of the Elemental, monastic tradition. I worked hard on him. He's on paper too, so you know, I got everything out of that I wanted. Now, up here on the roof, real quick, what I want to do is add in. I'm not gonna do anvils because that is way too expensive. Now, you may be wondering, why are you talking about anvils? Well, I'm kind of basing this off of how. I'm basing this off of a Victorian style roof. Now, Grian, that's his name, Grian on his Hermitcraft server, whenever he made his base, he made a giant Victorian mansion, and he used anvils and stuff to do these middle parts, which I am not going to do because that is very expensive, and I just do not have the amount of iron necessary for that. Are you still in there, Tyrant? He's a regular escape artist over there. You have no idea how many times I've had to bring him back in to the hotel. Well, bring him back into his enclosure because he just escapes. And he doesn't even try to run away. It's like he just breaks out and goes, I didn't mean to be here. Also, why am I running around like an idiot? Alright, so it doesn't look like we have any mobs spawning in here, which is good. I went and placed some torches before I finished building the roof, so that's pretty good. Now, I'm thinking, now that I see this, do I want to make these, since they're like the suite rooms, do I want to make them have a second floor? Maybe? Maybe? Nah, I don't know if that would work. Well, first things first, let's cover up this part of the roof, because this does need to be covered, so we'll do this part. And you know what? I think that I might just let you guys decide on if we want to do a second story roof. Well, a second story rooms for the suites. Because I have no clue, because to be honest, I don't think it's a bad idea. But, you know what? Either we could do a second story roof, we could do two-story rooms, well, two-story suites, and it'll take longer to finish this thing, to finish the Mesozoic Hotel, or we can not do that and just make them the way they are, and it won't take as long. So basically, it's a choice between, do you want to see more of the Mesozoic Hotel being built, or do you want to get it overlive and move on to better things, other things. Not necessarily better, but other things. So let me know down in the comments below, along with those people that just like to say hi. So, you know, whatever. Now, back to what I was talking about earlier, with my character. So, I made Natsu Dragno, and I do like the character. I really like the character, to be honest. He's really fun to play as. And the best part isn't even the character, it's the fact that I was able to get Happy. So, those of you that don't know, and haven't watched the anime Fairy Tail, which is where Natsu is from, Happy is a flying cat called an X-Seed from a alternate universe that is best friends with Natsu and can fly and carry him around. I was able to convince my DM to let me have Happy, where he can pick me up and fly. He can carry me and fly, basically. So basically, I have a flying character by having a flying cat, and he's blue. I'll see if I'll put up a picture of him on screen for you guys that don't know what he looks like. But I can fly. I'm able to fly for 20. I can fly. He can fly 20 minutes per activation. Because in the anime, I actually didn't know, but he actually uses magic to fly. He uses a magic spell called Era, which sprouts his wings that I guess all X-Seeds have. But, that's how, Happy flies. So, I've made it where he can fly using Era. So, and my DM said that he can fly 3 times a day, and it has a duration of 20 minutes. So basically, what's 3 times 20? So he gets an hour worth of flying time a day. He gets an hour worth of flying time per long rest, basically. Which is pretty freaking sweet, if I must say so myself. It's pretty cool. And, now you may be wondering, how do you... Now, well, you won't be wondering, but I actually made Natsu he's a fire Genasi monk. So, a fire Genasi is like a human elemental person. And they have water, earth, fire, and air, I believe. I think that's how it works. They're the elements, of course. And he's a fire one, so he gets fire resistance and he gets a fire cantrip that allows him to cast Burning Hands once a day. So he gets stuff like that. And, fire resistance works pretty well. I actually was in a fire at one point, because a wildfire happened in our most recent in our most recent one, and I was actually in it for a turn. Didn't take any damage, of course, because I was fire resistant, and I immediately got out of it. You know, I'm not stupid. I have fire resistance, but I don't think I'm completely resistant to it. Now I'm kind of aimlessly walking around trying to figure out what to do next. So, I will get right back with you after I fix those too. So, I'll be right back. Alright, so I have come up with an idea of what to do. So, as you can probably see in my inventory, I actually have some item frames. So, to decorate, we're actually going to be putting around some of these items. So, we have a mosquito in amber, we have broken ancient sword, an ancient helmet that's been repaired, and we also have fossils, which I saved just for this occasion, so then I can do something like that. So now we have a fossil. Now, of course, it's not that cool. The Jurassic Craft one does have... The Jurassic Craft mod has a better fossil texture, but it doesn't... Even with Silk Touch, it doesn't let you pick them up the way they are. So, you know, it's kind of stupid, but, you know, whatever. Whatever, you know, that's cool. So, we're stuck using this. It's not the best. But, now we can do stuff like this. We can take this. Actually, we can't. It won't let me place it on that. That is stupid. So, I guess I'm going to have to break it and place it with a real block. So, then I can do that. I can't place here. I can't place. You can't place on the ground and... What? What is this garbage? Huh. So apparently, you can't place on the ground in 1.12. That's kind of dumb. I think that kind of dumb. Well, I could still do this at least. So, you know, that's pretty cool. So then I can do this. Ta-da! So we have more, you know, attractions. We have more attractions. You know, that's pretty cool. But that's still kind of annoying. I didn't realize you could place it on the ground in 1.12. That's annoying. That bothers me. I guess they changed that in later ones. I really wish that this could get updated soon. The mods, like most mods, could get updated past 1.12. Because I mean, 1.12 is pretty nice now, but there's so much missing content. There's so much missing. There's so much stuff that I could be doing that is just missing in 1.12. So much has changed in Minecraft since 1.12. I mean, the aquatic update, the, you know, 1.16, 1.14, 1.17 is going to be coming out soon. Like, to be honest, once... I was hoping that with 1.16 coming out, I thought that, you know, most mods would hopefully get updated to, like, 1.16, because, you know, it's been years. It's been several years since, you know, all this, since 1.12, you know? I figured they would try and update it. No, they haven't yet, and it's kind of sad, because there's so much missing. So much missing, like the nice water, all the stuff you could put in the water. You can flood blocks in the aquatic update. We're missing so many different... Imagine having flipping Blackstone. If I had Blackstone, it would look so much... This would look so much cooler. I mean, the volcanic stuff isn't bad, but imagine if we had Blackstone. The Nether would be so much cooler. I might have even done stuff in the Nether. The Nether still in 1.12 looks like garbage. It wasn't even updated yet, because they've updated the textures in the Nether at one point, and they hadn't done it by 1.12. So, you know what? Everything is just garbage. But, you know, can't complain too much. I do get to play with some dinosaurs. I get to hang out with you guys. And, yeah. So I think that's about it for this episode, guys. As always, if you guys like the video, consider subscribing, leaving a like, or just saying hi down in the comments below, and tell me what you think I should do on the upper story. Do you want us to just get it overlive, or do you want me to take my time, live this build, and have fun? Also, look at this. You just, my feet are just sinking into it. That's hilarious. But, anyways, I'll talk to you guys later.